Steve, can you tell us about your time at Montclair State as a student?
Sure. I graduated in 2004, and I had a kind of an interesting experience with Montclair State. I was a business major, and my concentration was MIS. So we used to learn one of the things I learned in the classes was how to build websites. So this is like 2004. It was like pre-social media, maybe there was MySpace going on, but I think that was about it. And when I graduated college, I was still bartending at Alexis Steakhouse. And one of my customers was a singer, and she was looking for a website. And so we got into a conversation, and she asked me to build a website for her. So I did that, but when I got into it, I realized that I didn't know how to make it look pretty. I didn't know how to make it look visual, but I didn't know anything about. I just knew how to make it function. So on my own, I got a copy of Photoshop and started messing around with that, and I learned graphic design. And so kind of my history in graphic design was all self-taught post Montclair State, and actually led me to this career eventually after time. Yeah.
And then how did you come up with the concept for Ghost Talk?
So Ghost Talk, I wanted to open a brewery probably about 8 years ago. So I had a friend who was a brewer, and she worked in another brewery in New Jersey, and I've been a graphic designer at that point for probably close to 10 years, and we had put our head together, and we were trying to start this brewery. So we were looking for an investor. We couldn't really find anybody who would come in to invest in the brand. So that idea kind of died in the water. And so a couple of years later, I started a clothing company, and I've been doing that for quite a number of years. And then my partner Tom from Ghost Talk now, he approached me and wanted to invest in the clothing business. And I said, look, I got a better idea. I had this brewery that I've always wanted to open that I tried to do with someone else, and I didn't have someone to invest in it. So he looked into it, and he got back to me and said, yeah, let's do this thing. So the idea has been in my head for years, but I needed someone else to come in and put it together financially. So it was just great to meet Tom as well, and I knew him for years. He was my brother's friend from high school, so we've known each other for a long time.
And what's in store for the future of Ghost Talk?
So for the future of Ghost Talk, first of all, we want to open our chat room back up, because right now everything's closed down for COVID. We're allowed to do indoor seating now, but we haven't decided to go that route yet, because our warehouse is it used to be a tap room with a brewery on the one end. So now the whole warehouse is a production. It's all cans and pallets and tanks everywhere. So we have to reverse that, but eventually we want to get this tap room back open, and just keep doing what we're doing. Make beers and just have a good time.
Great. So can alumni come down and get some to-goes?
For sure, yeah. We have as long as they're of age, of course. But we do have to-go beers. We have outdoor seating for if they have stay and have beers on site. So we do have outdoor seating on premise, and but yeah, we're open 7 days a week for takeout.
Awesome. And Steve, lastly, what's behind you here?
So this is actually where the beer is made. So the process starts up on the mezzanine with our mill. That's where we mill all the grains and the actual ingredients of beer. Then that bled it into this tank up here and dropped right down here into what we call mash tun. The mash tun is basically a huge rake that stirs up all the beer ingredients, and so it's boiled there for a certain amount of time, and then we pump it over into this tank, which is the kettle, and we bring the liquor to a boil. That's where you add the hops, and that's where it really becomes the beer. And then final step of the process, we drop it into one of these tanks, which are the fermenters, and that's where it sits for like a few weeks until it's ready to for consumption. That's kind of the short story of it, but like there's a lot more steps in the process. But I'm just trying to like do it really quickly for your video. But it's that's pretty much the whole process here. Yeah.
Great. Thank you so much, Steve.
Yeah. Thank you very much.